It is Santa Claus, so I have a good Santa Claus book to read today. The title of it, the name of it, is Are You Grumpy Santa? Now, what would that mean if you were grumpy?
You're sleepy.
You're sleepy, you're mad, maybe you're sad, or in a bad mood. Do you ever just feel grumpy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wake up, we go to Santa Claus.
Well, sometimes if I wake up in the morning and I'm not ready to get out of bed, it can make me a little grumpy.
Me too.
Sometimes, oh my goodness, sometimes when I'm hungry, I can get a little grumpy. What about y'all? Do you ever get grumpy when you're tired or hungry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not grumpy to sleep. I'm to eat.
Yeah.
I'm happy to eat.
You didn't want to wake up? Okay, so let's find out why Santa is grumpy. Now, my author, and there's two authors and two illustrators. They did the words and the pictures.
You named me Santa Claus.
One of them is named Greg, and one of them's name is Evan. So they did the words and the pictures.
Your name is Santa Claus.
This is Santa Claus right here.
Your name is Santa Claus.
His name is Santa Claus.
Mm.
Okay, got it? All right, are you grumpy Santa?
I'm grumpy.
There he is right there.
He's grumpy.
Why is he running? A dog is what? Chasing him.
He wants to eat him. I want itchy blood.
Okay, my friends that are ready to listen have crisscross applesauce, hands in lap. Let's don't say things like that, please. We all know Santa's jolly. Now, have you ever heard the word jolly?
Yes.
What does jolly mean? Jolly means happy. If you're jolly, you're happy, you're in a good mood. Yeah. We all know Santa is jolly, but there's something else worth knowing. There are times when even Santa doesn't feel like ho-ho-hoing. If you've never heard this story, you might be quite surprised. It's about a grumpy Santa who became ungrumpified. One night while Santa slept, dreams of Christmas in his head, a giant snore from Mrs. Claus blew him out of bed. He rolled across the bedroom floor. Ouchie, ouchie, oh! And then he tripped over a bowling ball and stubbed his little toe. So he was sleeping, and Mrs. Claus had a big giant snore, and it woke him up. And then he got out of bed, he tripped over his bowling ball, and hurt his foot. That would make me kind of grumpy if I stubbed my toe, because that hurts. Yeah.
I'm grumpy.
And made him a little grumpy. He was tired and his toe hurt, but he hopped into the tub. My big round jelly belly sure could use a soapy scrub. But when he turned the shower knob, this water is freezing! He jumped out of the bathtub, now sniffling and sneezing.
Achoo.
Oh, choo, yeah, he wanted to take a hot shower, but the water wasn't hot, it was cold.
Like Grandma.
I don't know now.
Like Grandpa.
So now, Mrs. Claus woke him up. He hurt his toe and he had a cold shower. So the elves defrosted Santa by the edge of a small fire and tried to warm his favorite suit inside of the dryer. So they took his favorite Santa suit and put it in the dryer, and look what happened.
Tiny.
It shrunk. Do you think that's going to fit him? No. But the dryer shrank his suit, so they made a little switch and replaced it with the woolly one that made him scratch and itch. So now he has to wear his suit that's itchy.
Like his belly.
He's so...
His belly doesn't put his clothes up.
And then at breakfast, things got worse. There must be some mistake. What happened to my waffles, pancakes, sausage, eggs, and steak? I want you on a diet, dear. You're so handsome when you're thin. A grouchy Santa mumbled, today I just can't win. So he wanted a big breakfast with pancakes and waffles and sausage and eggs, but instead, Mrs. Claus just gave him a little bit of fruit. So now he's going to be hungry. So let's see. She woke him up. He hurt his toe. No hot water in the shower. He's wearing his itchy clothes, and now he's going to be hungry.
No kind of food.
Definitely would make me grumpy. Santa grabbed his gifts and headed out the door, But his fleet of flying reindeer weren't where they were before. When he finally found them, he shouted, "Oh no!" His reindeer had been buried, hoof to antler, in the snow. Do you see their antlers sticking out of the snow?
Yeah.
Yep, there they are. So now all of his reindeer are buried in the snow.
I can't see this. His mouth and his nose.
The reindeer were still frozen and they flew out of control. They almost crashed the speeding sleigh into the striped North Pole. "Hold steady," Santa yelled as he unfolded his map. Then a giant gust of wind blew up and stole poor Santa's cap. So the reindeer are cold. They're flying around like crazy.
They're so
Ooh,
fast.
it is just not Santa's day. At the first house on the list, Santa had no change of luck. He jumped into the chimney, but his belly got him stuck. He wiggled side to side, then he gave a mighty push. He fell into the fireplace and sprained his tubby tush. So he got stuck.
Where's his reindeer?
He got stuck in the chimney. I don't know. They must be on the other side of the house.
He's a flower.
In Paris, he was chased by a tiny growling poodle. There's the dog chasing him. And in Italy, he slipped upon a rigatoni noodle.
He got the money.
A poodle is a dog.
He got money.
So the dog chased him. He slipped and fell on a noodle. He was nearly trampled by a bull in beautiful Pamplona. And he bumped into a Christmas tree in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, he bumped into this. This is not a Christmas tree. Does anybody know what this is? A cactus. Oh, my goodness. And what would happen if you bumped into it? Poke you. Ouch, right? That would not feel good.
It's good for me.
Ugh. Now, finally, at the last house on the list, near the point of full despair, he tripped over a toy train and flew up into the air. Oh, Santa. He grabbed the chandelier, then he heard the ceiling crack. Poor old Santa tumbled down and landed on his back.
Ow.
Oh, my goodness. Poor Santa.
I'm so grumpy.
I'm tired and my toe hurts. I'm hungry and I'm freezing. I'm sniffling and sneezing. My wool suit is so itchy. My head has got a bump. My tush is wrapped in gauze. I can't take this anymore. I'm a grumpy Santa Claus. Look at his face.
He's yelling.
He is yelling.
Not gonna wake up.
He might wake up the people that are in the house. I know. He is yelling.
You better shush. He's screaming.
He is screaming. He's had all these bad things happen to him.
You better shush the kids.
But wait. Then suddenly he saw it next to the Christmas tree. He walked over to inspect it, tummy grumbling hungrily. There was a card for Santa. Painted on it was a wreath. And when he picked it up, he found cookies underneath. And he read the note inside. His heart did nearly pause. We made all these cookies 'cause we love you, Santa Claus. Santa smiled and took a bite. The lesson was quite clear. When people do nice things for you, the grumpies disappear. Is he still grumpy?
No, he's still happy.
He's happy. Why? What made him happy?
He ate cookies.
The cookies
And the note.
and the nice note that they wrote. That made him happy. Santa flew into the night, the winter moon aglow. He felt so good, he shouted out a hearty ho, ho, ho. So remember, sit down please. So remember, make them chocolate, silky smooth, or extra lumpy. Just be sure to leave some cookies in case poor Santa's grumpy.
Now he's happy.
So he is happy, and that made it to the
There's
Okay, so tell me some of the things that made him grumpy. Can you please sit down on your bottom? Thank you. Mrs. Claus woke him up. What else made him grumpy? He tripped over the bowling ball and hurt his toe. What else?
He got grumpy with his food. He got like with some fruits.
Yes, he only got a little bit of fruit for breakfast. Praisha, what else made him grumpy?
He got a cold shower.
A cold shower. Paxton, what made him grumpy?
He just eats some.
Can you think of anything else that made him grumpy?
Cookies.
Well, the cookies made him happy. What about something on this page? What made him grumpy?
When he slipped.
He slipped and fell, yeah. So this book, too, is full of rhyming words. So I just wanted to pick out a few rhyming words since we've been practicing those. Let's see. How about head, bed? Can you say that? Head, bed. There's a rhyme. Did you know there's a rhyme on every page? Tub, scrub. Let's find a few more. Switch, itch. And thin, win. There are rhymes on every page of this book, so we'll look for some more of them later, but I just wanted to practice a few. So today, for Santa, we are going to trace him, and you can use markers, and you can trace around and draw Santa, and look there's his name right there. It says Santa. So you can write his name and color him in, and I thought maybe if you wanted to leave cookies and a note for Santa when he comes to your house, you could give him this picture that you made. That would make him happy if you colored a nice picture for him, right?
Yeah.
So you can give this to Santa when he comes to your house. So make sure to write your name on it somewhere. And at the top, there's all the bright Christmas lights. So you can make this a pretty picture for Santa. And just in case he's grumpy when he comes to your house,
Miss
you can make him happy.
Miss Wright, I'm going to